Today, I'm revealing a complete system that takes the guesswork out of facial sculpting at home and naturally. And today, everything in this video you can get for essentially free, should you wish. I'll detail this later in the video. Now you have three options for your skin, glow, smoothness, and your face contours. Number one, you can keep doing what you've been doing. Number two, you can spend big on mostly temporary fixes. Or number three, discover a proven way very few people know about to reshape your face naturally with the latest inexpensive technology. This last option will change everything for you. And when I say few know about it, few in the public domain. You see, famous Hollywood celebs, they're doing this, and very occasionally, if you look, you'll see a post on their social media. But it's not a moneymaker for them to tell you about this. You only get a glimpse of their excitement once in a while, like this one. Not today, no gatekeeping here, and I even made a free 11-chapter course for you, exact step-by-step diagrams and videos so you know what to do and how to get those results. I put about 100 hours into that, and I organized it all with an online lounge area for you, sort of like a blog, so you guys can share ideas, best practices, and what you're seeing work for yourselves. Think of it like a great community of people with one common interest: to look and feel better inexpensively and naturally. Now, there is a device involved here, an at-home device. But today, I'm going to give you an opportunity to have even this for free. Not just 2 chances, but the first 500 of you. So let's dive in, and be sure to share this video with your friends, because I'm certain that they like free too. And even if they don't do a lot of the more invasive treatments, they'll love this all natural way and the teaching and training courses that go with it for free. So after thousands, literally thousands of requests for an all-natural face sculpting technique that's inexpensive, easy to do, and at home with no consumable product to buy, I made this one for you. Yes, you guys asked, and here it is. First, what do I even mean by a consumable? Well, think about this. You may not realize it, but skincare is a consumable, meaning you're asked to buy something every 3 months or so. But what if there was something that didn't get consumed? But today, this is something so cost effective that once you buy it, you're good to go. And many of you may even already have something like this at home that you can use where you don't need to buy a thing. You see, gua sha is an ancient Chinese technique that's been used for over 700 years to boost circulation, reduce tension, and promote lymphatic drainage. But here's the twist. When tradition is combined with modern technology like red light, like near infrared light, plus vibration at a very specific frequency, it can get you results that extend beyond tradition. Let's look at a couple before and afters from my device. After just 7 days, you can see better complexion, light reflection, decreased pores, less blemishes. Check out the fun, immediate results after one session. Look at the patient's side. Look at the brow lifted where she's pointing. This is very common. Yes, this is immediate, but over time, it sticks. Here's another fun one. You can see not only the brow is lifted, but the edge of the mouth and the cheek area. Even further, look in this short clip here and you see what I'm talking about. It's all in a single, uniquely designed device that looks just like this. Now, it's not just about scraping. It's about stimulating your skin in a way that can truly bring out its best. Scraping, by the way, that's what the strokes of gua sha are called, because the term gua sha itself literally translates into scraping in Chinese. Gua, G-U-A, meaning the scrape, and sha, referring to the reddish color that was seen in ancient practices of it on the skin. We do it, and I'll show you today, slightly different now, so you don't get as red as they used to, but that's where gua sha came from. Now imagine sculpting your face and inflecting glow. And all of these are in my course, by the way. Think of what areas? The jawline. I call it Rajani technique. And how about lifting of your brows? The brow envy technique, probably one of the most popular, if not the most popular of gua sha all, is the brow lift because you get that immediate result for many people. And how about the coveted Rajani Hollywood cheek look? Because it works really well along that zygomatic bone where the muscles that lift the face, the zygomaticus muscles are, and I call it the Hollywood cheeks. All of those are in my course. And yes, when you're completing this free course, you get a certificate at the end. Now let's take a minute to discuss the problem that we're solving here. Well, 95% of you watching this video, you don't want fillers, you don't want toxins, you don't want injections, you don't want skin boosters or any synthetic products. You don't want expensive, dangerous lasers or weeks of downtime. You also don't want to risk your thousands of dollars for RF microneedling, Morpheus, Thermage, Ulthera, Softwave, and many of these other treatments done in a clinic just to be disappointed. So if that sounds like you, well, that's actually a large segment of the population I see as well. You're not alone. How do I know? Well, I've provided all of those procedures for the last 25 years in my clinic. But often it's not about the procedure itself, it's about who's providing it and the money-making influence to just sell you something that you often don't need. Now, how did I even discover this? And why was I so convinced that a tool like this with red, near infrared, and vibration can help you get these results? Well, I learned this in Asia where it was invented, teaching full face sculptor injections, and my patients look fabulous before I even treat them, and they're 50, 60, and 70 years old. So I asked them, well, how do you do it? Why do you look so great? I'm meeting them for the first time and they haven't had injections before. Gua sha is one of the key commonalities here. They all tell me they do it. But don't be fooled. In North America too, many people are doing it. I bet you'll see in the comments below this video, now that it's out in the open, a lot of people come forward and say, I do this, I've done it for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. You'll see a lot of positive comments in the comment section below. Check it out. Why haven't you heard about it? There's no big pharma to make enough money from selling something like this and then advertise it to you. But that's when I went to the drawing board. How could I bring this over here and make it more effective, teach it, because that's a key part of this, and get people to understand it's part of a daily and weekly program and that it works, just like I find in Asia. And that's when I combined ancient wisdom with modern tech to create this device that not only works, but makes you look forward to your skincare routine. It's like giving yourself a spa day every day. And how many times a week do you have to do it? What would I ask of you to see the results? Just 1 to 5 times a week. A lot of people do it once or twice a week. That's great. Some of you have more investment in your skincare, you're going to want to do it 4, 5, 6 times a week. That's okay. Depends on your goals and your existing sun damage, photo damage, sag, fine lines, and wrinkles. Just like the new RF, the radio frequency face device, it takes a little training to get used to. Okay, well, I see this work around the globe and in my patients, but you want some science, right? Well, studies show facial massage, including this gua sha, will increase blood to the skin, blood flow by up to 400%. That means more oxygen, more nutrients, and more glow. It's like giving your skin a workout without the sweat. And while traditional gua sha tools are usually made of jade or metal, my recommended device incorporates advanced technology of a specific vibration frequency, red, and I even added deeper infrared light to amplify those effects. I also added the power of wood, BEECHWOOD, to one side of it. Think of it like upgrading from a horse and buggy to an Indy 500 finely tuned machine. Let's break down exactly what we're doing here and what 4 features, plus many more, but what 4 make this device different and highly effective. Number 1 is red light at 630 nanometers on 2 sides of this. Red light therapy works by penetrating the skin at a shallow depth, stimulating cells to produce more collagen and elastin, which helps improve skin firmness and reduce fine lines. My exact wavelength targets the skin's surface. One interest of my study is how it impacts the electron transport chain in the mitochondria, enhancing cellular ATP production by stimulating cytochrome C oxidase. That in turn supports cellular repair and regeneration. Think of it as the powerhouse of your cell that uses the energy to get those fibroblasts stimulated to produce collagen and elastin. It increases the production of NAD+, many of you know, a crucial molecule for cellular health and metabolic function. This process is something that naturally declines as we age, so we need to boost it. Number 2, I also put near-infrared light in here. Now, you can't see near-infrared. It's invisible to the human eye, but it's on. When you turn this device on, you'll see the one is vibration. I press a button again, I get vibration and red, and there's red and near-infrared coming on there as well. And then the next mode has red and near-infrared without the vibration. Some people find they don't like the vibration, so you can turn it off and you can really tune this for what area you're treating or what you're finding the most benefits from, be it the vibration or the reds. Or if you're doing extra time, maybe you're doing, instead of a 3-minute, 4-minute routine, you have more time, you're going to do a 15-minute routine, you can turn off the vibration function. The thing about the near-infrared is it goes even deeper, promoting healing at the cellular level more than the red light. It's often used in medical-grade devices for muscle recovery and skin regeneration, but it's invisible. Look at this image here demonstrating the depth of near-infrared when it's shined on the hand. You can see the depth of penetration and why near-infrared can influence nitric oxide production, blood flow regulation, and neuronal activity, and why it's important to incorporate the red with this near infrared. And bone is a key factor of aging, so we want to get to the deeper levels, and the effect of near infrared on bone is something I show studies on in other videos. Now, number 3 is vibration mode. Why this? Well, it helps break up fascia, those tight bands under the skin that can cause puffiness and tension. It's like a mini workout for your face, but you don't have to lift almost a finger. Well, you're kind of lifting your finger, so I can't say you can't lift a finger, but it's really just a finger, not your whole body workout. Number 4 is the power of beechwood. You'll notice this one side is made of this. Beechwood is ultra smooth, it's gentle on the skin, and you don't get discomfort, and it adds that perfect weight and balance. It's a natural material, of course, so it's free from harmful chemicals that can trigger adverse skin reactions for those of you that might have sensitive skin. This wooden scraping board provides a little bit more of a warmer, comfortable experience than the other sides of the device. Now, here's something that you might not know. Gua sha doesn't just sculpt your face, it can actually help with sinus pressure, tension headaches, and traditionally, this was the number one use for it. These kind of medicinal, quote-unquote, benefits. It's how and why it was invented in the first place. But then people noticed that those performing it were looking younger, had better bone structure, tighter skin, and more glow. In fact, a study in the Journal of Traditional Chinese Medicine found that regular gua sha treatments significantly reduced neck pain in, you want a number? 90% of participants. That's super high for a study. This technique isn't, of course, just cosmetic. You'll find it in a lot of traditional medical practices as well and naturopathic offices. It's a big reason why I took those benefits a step further and added that red and near-infrared light. Now, this part is key. Many people do use this dry scraping method, but most experts like to supercharge results by using a slip. So what do they add to make it slip and glide on their face? The favorite face oil. Thus, I developed my specially formulated HYDRAGLO face oil to make sure you're setting yourself up for the most success. This oil contains your favorites as identified by a poll I did on this channel in the community section a few months back. You guys identified your top face oils, so I took it to my formulators who make my skincare, and I said, here are the top oils. Make it with, and this is what's in here, rosehip oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, vitamin E, and I added something you didn't initially talk about, which was squalane oil. And that's why I did actually recently a full video, I'll link at the end, on squalane so you know the benefits. But I put all of those in here: rosehip, jojoba, argan, squalane, and vitamin E. All of those elements, by the way, I have separate videos with deep dives on them if you want to know why they're incorporated with this oil that many of you will use for gua sha. And you don't have to use my tool if you like an oil like this, or you want to purchase the oil for your gua sha tool you already have. You'll love it. I've designed this clinical grade system to take all of the guesswork out of your practice. The device itself is cordless, it's rechargeable, it's perfectly weighted for precise technique. But it's more than just beautiful technology. It's part of a complete training system that ensures you'll achieve the best results. From the doctor-led video tutorials to the step-by-step protocols, everything works seamlessly to transform your gua sha practice. No more wondering if you're doing it right. Just follow my proven system for consistent, beautiful results. It's sleek and modern by design, and you're going to want to display it proudly in your skincare area. And I did that on purpose because if things are right next to you when you're getting ready for bed or when you wake up in the morning, you use them. If they're boxed away because they don't look good, they're not aesthetically pleasing, you don't have them displayed in your bathroom or your skincare area, you end up forgetting about them. So that all went into this design. So right about now, you're going to say, I don't know how to perform this. No problem. That's why I developed the course, fully made by me and only me. It's detailed, it's 11 chapters, and it's with online video demonstrations with one of my models using it, and I'm narrating it. I go through anatomy, methods, routines, the entire face and neck. And you can do this at your own pace at home because you have access to this course for a lifetime. And I'm going to be adding more videos every month or two on different techniques. And I would love it if you want to send me your videos. We can include some of your videos in your techniques as well. If you purchase my PlasmaGlow Gua Sha device today, you get an entire bottle of HYDRAGLO Gua Sha oil-free and a lifetime membership to my online course for Gua Sha, everything you need to know for full face. And of course, that comes with a certificate. I pinned links to the comment section as well as put them in the more info section below this video. So right about now, you're wondering, well, how do I get it for essentially free? Like I said earlier, well, you get the complete purchase price back for in-store credit on my store, on my site, for the first 500 sold. Simply submit your pictures and I'll review them, I'll accept them, and you'll get your store credit. Now, I'm not going to police these pictures. I want your pictures shown. I just want to make sure that you have reasonable lighting. And these are pictures that if you were to see a before and after, you'd say, oh yeah, I like the way that looks, meaning the lighting, and that you can make sure they're clear enough so people can see what you're showing. So I'm not going to police them, but we have the before and after police, of course, on this channel, and you know who you are, but you look at every picture and you're like, well, the chin is a little different position, the lighting is off, it's trickery. It's very hard to get great before and after pictures because even if you're using 3D cameras, even if you're in clinics with the same room, it's very hard to get exactly the same. Sometimes people wear makeup and different things. Again, I'm not going to scrutinize all these pictures. Just send in a reasonable before and after picture. I'll accept it. I want to have this device in your hands for free. And for those of you who always say, she's too young, she didn't need it. Remember, young people are happy to send their pictures in. Older people my age, they're embarrassed. They don't want to send their pictures in. Here's your opportunity to rectify that problem. I want you to take the course and get these great results. Let's go look at an unboxing now. So those that want to see exactly what you get, how the device looks and works and feels, you can watch that. Okay, so let's unbox the PlasmaGlow Duo. This is what you're going to get in the box. And I designed this to open like this. Okay. And your gua sha tool will be in here and it will be sealed with just some plastic to protect the nice silver area at the edges like this. So you can remove those. Okay, great. Now, we put that down here for a moment. If we keep going deeper into the box, we're going to get this part here. And this is the charger. So you can keep this at all times on the charger should you wish. And it just looks like a nice piece for wherever you're going to keep it. A lot of people have a little spa area. Some people keep it in their bathroom, makeup counter. So this is the device, and there are, of course, different sides we'll go through. However, we're going to need to charge it. And I used to include blocks in here. And what people said was, hey, we just grab it and we throw it out. We have blocks at home. What I mean by that is the USBs. And why a lot of people are just throwing them out is because a lot of people like to have a higher wattage for your cell phones. They like to have this plugged into the wall where you have a USB-C. So we don't include a block, but you can put it into any outlet with a USB port. To that end, what you're going to find, I'm going to reach over here and grab this. This is in a lot of homes and in a lot of hotels now, there's just USB ports. A lot of bathrooms have them. So this would connect directly into here, or alternatively, if you don't have a USB port, you can plug it into your block that you likely already have at home. Okay, so you can see now we plugged it in. And what you can see is a flashing white light. That means we're charging. When that turns solid, that means it's fully charged. You want to fully charge it when you get it. That will turn solid, but there'll be enough power now for me to demonstrate just a couple functions for you. To turn these on, just like my LED mask, you want to hold it in for about 3 seconds. Now it's on. Now that's the first mode, and you can hear it. Hear that? Okay, that's the vibration mode when you first start it up. If I press it again quickly, I get the second mode. That's vibration and LED lights, near infrared and red. And if I press it one more time, the vibration comes off and it's just the red lights without the vibration. And we'll go through different angles for different areas of the face. If you want to power it off, short ones, run you through those modes. A long press down on the power button is off. So remember, to start it, hold it in. A lot of people say, oh, it doesn't work. You got to hold that in for 3 seconds. Now it's on, hold it in, and it's off. So that is the gua sha board, and that's how you use it. Certainly, if you have questions on the function or the unboxing, let me know. But I think it's a beautiful piece for people to have, and that's how it's designed. It's not something you have to hide away. It actually looks wonderful, and it feels wonderful. It has a heaviness to it, and that's important, as you'll see in our gua sha course.